Music and fashion go hand in hand, and it's amazing to think about the influence Tyler the Creator has had on both industries in such a short time span. Tyler Gregory Okonma first founded the hip-hop collective Odd Future in 2007, and from this group established himself as one of the most talented artists of the 2010s. He released several solo albums that were popular with audiences and critics alike, but that's not what we're looking at today. What we're interested in is his very interesting choice in fashion and how this has developed alongside his rise to being a style influencer in his own right. From skater nerd through the modern Warhol look, Tyler keeps us guessing with each look. Let's get into his fashion evolution throughout the years. But before we do, just a quick reminder to subscribe for more celebrity style evolution videos, and if you enjoyed this video clip, go ahead and drop us a like. Now back to Tyler the Creator. During his early career with his Odd Future crew, Tyler and skate style went hand in hand. If Tyler was around, you could be sure that a Supreme logo was never too far behind. Supreme got a lot of exposure from him, both in his choice of fashion and also in his lyrics. It's worth noting that this was before Supreme was the giant that we're used to today in street style. Tyler was no doubt a catalyst for helping the brand get to the heights that they are today. It was a partnership that helped both the artist and the brand rise to the top of their respective industries. During this early phase, Tyler was clearly not interested in the typical decked out and designer look that a lot of hip-hop artists were rocking at that time. This wasn't about wearing the latest pricey labels. This was more so about a young talent showing his interest through his style and his music. A typical look for the rap prodigy was blending Supreme and patterned shirts with corduroy trousers, beat-up Vans, and his trademark Supreme 5-panel. This didn't exactly scream wealth or success. What it said was, I'd rather be with my crew on a BMX or doing kickflips than on the red carpet. It was the perfect look to go with the rebellious, loud-mouthed teen, but his style was to develop with his music, and as he went solo, he also branched out into the world of design as well. Tyler the Creator lived up to his name by forming the label Golf Wang in 2011, which was inspired by Odd Future's full name, Odd Future Wolfgang Kill Them All. Try saying that 5 times fast. At this time, the brand was still closely linked to the group, but eventually split into its own entity in 2013. Like contemporaries such as Kanye West, Tyler used his exposure to act as the poster boy for his own label. Golf Wang was associated with a bold, pastel, colorful aesthetic, but made references back to where Tyler had came from. These references were made really clear when the label collaborated with Vans between 2013 and 2016, and after this with Converse. Even if Tyler did progressively move towards a more high-end style, he has never said goodbye to his skater roots. Golf Wang would continue to give Tyler an outlet for his ideas. The style was and is bold, outlandish, and bright, just like the artist himself. Even now, you can see him flying the golf flag, and he's never far away from his trademark G logo. Tyler has been quoted as saying that he doesn't like the fashion industry and that his label is a rebellious FU to make the clothes that he wants to buy. But despite this, he stumbled upon a formula that a lot of other people want to buy into as well.
I took a leap. I decided to take a leap. Y'all know I did collabs with Vans and all this stuff, but I just realized black people don't really own, so I said, I'm gonna start my own, and if it fails, it fails, but I decided to start my own shoe company.
After the breakup from Vans in 2016, Golf Wang's collaboration with Converse produced the Golf LaFleur sneaker, which couldn't be made fast enough to keep up with the demand. Limited edition designs like the one they worked on for Pride enhanced the partnership's reputation and Golf Wang. And Golf Wang, regardless of who they're working with, remains a hugely popular label. Around the same time as Tyler's Flower Boy album dropped in 2017, he seemed to be perfecting the suave grandpa look. Again, he hadn't totally lost his skater roots and could often be seen sporting this style, but throwing in a more mature angle. Sweater vests and slacks became a staple during this period, but were also topped off with the socks and sandals combo, which also became a signature look. Let's not forget the elevated footwear paired with cropped pants that he rocked as well. Tyler has said that he enjoys dressing like an old man, and during this period, he definitely showed us how much.
Pink, slacks, afros, gold teeth, and shorts. I love shorts to death. I didn't realize it until I was older, and I think a lot of people don't realize, or they probably do and I'm stupid, but your surroundings do play a part in your taste and things like that. So I remember maybe fall winter 2014 Golf Wang, I put out some swim trunks. And I remember getting comments from people saying, "Why the fuck are you putting out swim trunks in December, you idiot?" And I'm like, looking out my window like, because it's hot.
What the Flower Boy era showed was an artist starting to grow up, but never losing sight of where he came from. This was another bold move, which again showed that Tyler didn't care about what other people thought of him, even if it moved towards the absurd. This combo of nerdish sensibilities with fantasy dressing, bordering on a game of dress-up, wasn't going to let up anytime soon. In between this and his latest incarnation, the hip-hop star really made his style mark on the 2018 Grammys when he sported a Dennis Rodman-style dye job with a periwinkle blue coat complete with a matching Louis Vuitton scarf and a shanka. Just a few days later, he was seen wearing a bottle green suit with a yellow sweater, bucket hat, and a Chanel brooch. This marked a turning point in Tyler's style career, which saw him embrace a suave but outlandish look, which would bleed into his Nets phase in his next album. The young hip-hop king took his throne when he dropped his latest album, Igor, in 2019. This saw a true combination of style and music coming together to create an identity for a record, just like artist David Bowie had done years before. In fact, Tyler's look at the time of a blonde wig, multicolored suits, sunglasses, and a grill has been described as a cross between Bowie, Andy Warhol, and an Elvis impersonator. Whatever that look exactly was, it proved popular as the album reached #1 on the Billboard charts and critics raved about the record. The bold style statement was matched with a bold visit to the UK, and an Instagram post outside of Buckingham Palace marked more than just a jarring clash of styles. Tyler was banned from the UK in 2015 on grounds of terrorism that his lyrics incited homophobia, and he was to be banned for 3 to 5 years. This was led by then Home Secretary Theresa May, who had a short-lived stint as Prime Minister after.
This is crazy if I took this runway show to somewhere else. Or make it better, take it to Europe. Not the UK though, I can't go there. For some absurd reasons. Some really absurd reasons. I should be able to go there soon. I'm not worried. I don't know what the problem is.
Since then, Theresa May struggled with Brexit and stepped down, and Tyler has stepped up to being one of the most recognizable icons of hip-hop and fashion in the world. What the picture outside of Buckingham Palace signified was everything that Tyler had stood for since the beginning of his career with Odd Future. It was rebellious, outlandish, colorful, groundbreaking, but meant styles both past and present to create an iconic look that people could buy into. Now everyone is more excited than ever to see what Tyler will do next, both musically and stylistically. There's no doubt that whatever it is will be a bold statement to add to a timeline of signature looks. Tyler, the Creator, has lived up to his name throughout his career as an artist at the forefront of pushing the boundaries of music and fashion. His bold statements in both of these worlds has marked him out as someone to watch, as you're never completely sure which direction he's going to take next. The only thing we can be sure of is about the fact that Tyler's style is really an evolution, building from one phase to the next. The blonde wig, the brightly colored suits, those might be a world apart from his modest skater beginnings, but Tyler hasn't just made the leap from one to the other overnight. He's developed one distinctive look after the next while never forgetting where he came from. So let me know what you think about Tyler's style. What was your favorite album of his, and what do you think he'll do next? Tell me what you think about the video down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.